So, tell us a little bit about your upbringing.
Uh, the good part or the bad part?
Both.
Alright, well, I don't know. I'm kind of like an alien, to be honest with you. I don't have no big old family. Like, I'm adopted. All my family in South Carolina. Like, my father got a big ass family. Like, his father, he's 14 of them, his brothers and sisters. But they from South Carolina. My mother from Georgia. We moved to DC when I was like 2. Like, no, I'm lying. We moved to DC. We moved from DC to South Carolina when I was 2. We moved back when I was like 4. And the first place I went when I came to the city was Willow Road. That was the first place I came. Was the buildings where I do my What's Up Big Boy at. That's the first place I came when I came to DC. And that was like forever ago. But long story short, I came up like pretty much anybody who was born in the generation I was born in. My mother was on drugs. Like my mother was on drugs. So we was pillow to post. We was living with my grandmother. She'd get mad at my mother. She'd put her out. She put her out. I got to go. You know, my mother had this house. To be honest with you, right? When I was growing up, I thought my grandmother was a hoe. No, because I had a lot of uncles. But now that I'm grown, I realized none of them was really my mother brothers. She just was telling me, this your uncle right here, before she walked their ass in the room. It all makes sense now I'm grown, like, she was really the hoe. But that's another story for another time. But, so eventually, right, I grew up, and she, she's still doing her thing, but she did the right thing, like, she couldn't take care of me, so one thing led to me, I got adopted, but I ain't get, like, foster kid adopted. My godmother took custody.
Okay.
So she was like, you remember how Nick Foles came off the bench and won the Super Bowl? Like, she was Nick Foles. Like, she came straight and she came trim. With my mother, she came trim. All that shit I wasn't getting when I was with my mother, she had. Like, she was getting me. Like, Warner Brother, I'm getting that. PlayStations, they coming out, I'm having that. But I'm already used to smoking weed and shit from living in the shelter with my mother. Now, I don't know, I'm already on the porch. I'm already smoking weed. I'm still in stashes and shit already. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I see Willow Road, like, whoo, that shit like changed my life. I'm like, whoa, this shit like the movies, like this like Menace to Society, this shit like New Jack City, this shit like this the movies, you know what I'm saying? That shit like wowed me as a child. So I started off like a regular little child, like taking out trash and shit like that, $2 here, shoveling snow, $5 here, that shit needed, shooting little dice, winning $30, $40. I'm spending that little 40 on weed. Now I'm broke, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get some more money. Now I'm stealing little shit from niggas and shit that watch me grow up, I'm trying to fake little hustle behind backs and damn old enough, I ain't got hide no more. So now, you know what I'm saying? One thing leads to another. Had kids early, so I definitely had to get some money done.
Yeah, kids is real.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you this, right? What was high school like?
Like that. High school, I'm gonna be honest with you, I fucked high school up. We fucked high school up. No funny. My generation fucked high school up. Okay, so I'm from Willow Road. I'm from Geraldine Apartments. Okay, so we ain't no big ass neighborhood. So all my friends I grew up with, going to school with, you know what I'm saying, was from Water Place or Conner Terrace or High Point. And that's just being honest. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, these dudes ain't fuck with some other dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the detail, but these are dudes I fuck with. So like my loyalty lies with the dudes I fuck with. You dig what I'm saying? So it was fun. It wasn't safe.
For sure.
But it was fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so I'm gonna say like this. School was, when I had to go I went, okay, so Blue, I went to Blue. You might go one day, you might get put out for being too high. Doc might walk past, see you high, you smell like weed, get out. But what you doing, Doc? Why would you I'm at school. Why would you put me out back to the streets? Do that make sense? That don't make sense.
No, it don't.
You got high, at least you came. So you really willing to put me back outside to go, like, what am I about to go do, Dr. Bridges? I'm just, you know what I'm saying, what am I about to do? It might be like that one day. It might be one day I might be in that motherfucker, I might be playing cards all day in the cafeteria, hooking class. This week I might be in a group home from getting locked up. I might gotta go to all my classes. So I might gotta go to class this week, you know what I'm saying? You never know in Blue. This week I might be in the catwalk, getting some pussy or smoking some weed, you know what I mean? You never know. Then, slowly but surely, getting a little older, I'm gradually, I'm gonna go at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock come. I'm just gonna go up there at lunchtime. I'm gonna go up there at lunchtime. Before you know it, I ain't going up there but nothing for the let out. Then I get locked up. I don't know if anybody like ever.
How old was you when you
What time?
Well, the first time, I guess the time you're talking about now.
Oh man, I'm already 2 lockups already. Already. The first time though, I was, oh man, let me tell you about the first, rest in peace my man Nunu, y'all. We did some crazy shit, y'all. We did some crazy shit. We go to run and shoot, y'all. And excuse me, we go to run and shoot. If y'all remember run and shoot.
It's called Alphabetic Republic now.
Okay.
I was just there Saturday.
Okay, so boom. We got all that. We don't buy a locker. We just play basketball now. Our clothes and all that, who's on the third. I don't know who the fuck, I don't know if we misplaced it, because we could have misplaced it. You know, that back then, run and shoot was kind of big as shit for a child. We like 13, 14. Some shit like about 4. We about 14, yeah, we 14. So nobody can find their keys, nobody can find their money. So man, somebody just stole our shit. And we from Southeast, so now somebody stole our shit. Now we gotta steal somebody's shit. So we goes and we find somebody's keys, quote unquote. We goes outside, we get to pushing buttons. We find the car, whatever the case may be. I asked to get locked up a couple days later. That's my first one. Now the first one that was when they kept a nigga, I'm 14. I got a buddy. He still go to Hart at the time. I'm in Blue. I got an Oldsmobile, white jump. This my shit though. I'm riding clean. I'm riding trim. Oldsmobile. I don't know if you know what a Delta 98 is, but I got a Delta 98. This motherfucker white. I got chrome Cadillac sedan DeVille rims on that bitch. I'm pushing. I'm listening to T.I. Rubber Band Man. Wild as a Taliban. At the time, they had some shit called the Wave Team. Now, the Wave Team, they specialize on like stolen cars and like stolen tags and shit like that. Now, I'm 14, I can't get no tags in my name. Of course, we know these tags stolen. So I see the car the first time, like, cause to be honest with you, anytime you seen a two-door Yukon back then, that was amazing. So I noticed, I'm like, damn, that joint like that. So two-door Yukon. And then right behind it was a Bronco. I'm like, damn, 2 nice trucks, you know what I'm saying? Not noticing, in front of me it was a Cherokee. All these are part of the shit called the Wave Team. All I know is a tourist come up, go around all of them, put up beside me, swing the door open. He the sergeant, now that I'm grown, I know he the big dog. Swing the door, freeze, all this other shit. They get me out of the car. True story. I probably got myself locked up. I got on a North Face half vent, gray jump, back then. That's a big deal. This after Eddie Bowers and shit. You know me? This after Eddie's. This is a big deal after Eddie Bowers. So I get out the car now. You know, if you know anything about these coats, it's pockets. You got a pocket right here. This motherfucker so deep, and then we was wearing our clothes so big back then. The coat damn man my knees anyway. He pet me down. He never pets that far down on the coat. You know, they asked me about the car. I'm like, yeah, the car ain't stolen. I'm like, yeah, the tag stolen. You know what I'm saying? They about to really like just park the car and like take the key. Like, you got anything on you I need to know about? I'm like, yeah, I got my gun on me. Oh, you got a gun? No, shit, you got a gun? Shit just went south from there. I'm thinking it's gonna be like the first time I'm gonna get down there and call and be like, yeah, mom, just come get me. No. You gonna go down Oak Hill this time.
How old was you then?
14.
14. Do you remember that first night? That first night in there?
Yeah.
Tell us a little about it.
It was dark. It was real dark. And all you think about for is, I should have did this, I should have did that. You really be beating yourself up about like some shit you really can't do nothing about. I should have did this, I should have did that, I should have did this, I should have did that. I want to go home. I want a rack of shit that I shouldn't be doing because I was too grown to be getting in trouble anyway. You know what I'm saying? Rack of that, a lot of that, a whole bunch of that.
What was your godmother saying while you was going through?
I'm gonna be honest with you. She always been like, I'm hers, and she gonna stick beside me. Like I was a knucklehead, and I can't say I really did too much wrong in her ass. Like at the end of the day, I still was like, nah, for real. I'm trying to think of some fuck shit I did that made her like try. She ain't never give up. I done fucked. I done got houses ran up in. I done stole cars that was hers. Like, I done did shit. Bro. And she ain't never give up on me. Like, I don't know. That might have been some short shit. That was some shit like when you let my baby home. Like, I done got locked up. This man of God. I got locked up before. I copped so they wouldn't charge her. I got charged with a pistol before. And boom, when they ran, I got away. True story. The day that the warrant squad locked me up on my way to 7D, my mother was coming home from jury duty. She ain't go to work that day. She was coming home from jury duty. And they locked her ass up too. Fucked me up, broke me. I was well prepared to go to trial. Bro, I'm like, shit, I ain't tripping with that third. I'm not going to trial because I don't want to do that third. I ain't going to commit me. I'm thinking about going back down over here to commit me. So they're like, yeah, the bullets that they found in the house, the ammunition they found in the house, you know, they got to charge him up with. I'm like, shit, they can't do that. She gonna lose her job. She can't go to jail. Fuck losing her, she gonna whoop my ass. That's mine. What I need to do to tell them I don't want to go to trial no more, no. I want to tell them everything that's in there is mine, even the shit that ain't mine. I want to tell them it's mine, please. Yeah. What I gotta do? Where the autograph go? Let me just get this shit over with.
Facts.
That shit over with.
Man, that's crazy, man. So, man, you just said something. You know, a lot of times, because I'm 37. You
37.
37. I remember those ass whoopings.
Yeah.
I remember those motherfucking, man, I'm talking about serious ass whoopings. Right? So
you gotta make a decision. You want a belt or a switch.
Yeah. And they might make you go get the switch.
And you better bring back something worthy of getting your ass whooped with. Don't bring back no fuck shit. Your ass be doubling back. Ask some shit. I asked 3 switches one time. She planted them motherfuckers.
That's fact. So my question is, today, you know, a lot of teens are doing carjackings, et cetera, et cetera. Do you think it's because they ain't getting their ass beat?
I can go with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's because the world we live in now, period. First of all, they fuck everything up. Y'all softened up everything. Little kids don't even go to the playground no more. They don't know how to get a scrape on their elbow and none of that. Ain't no monkey bars nowhere. Like
Freaky Friday.
So nobody box. Nobody don't box. Like the people who do box, they don't want to fight nobody else who not box. Like don't nobody play basketball. I blame it on the racket shit. With the recreation centers, like, and on top of that, if that's the case, if we see that's what's going on, then we need to figure out like some easier ways and make it so they can drive. Like y'all got all these motherfucking rental little bike jumps or something. Make it so they gotta be a certain age to get in the little car or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the solution. But I can tell you this: it's in the world we live in now today. It's now unsafer to carjack than it was at any other time of my life because more people are licensed to carry now. More people, even though they not licensed to carry, more people bear arms now. You know what I'm saying? It's a 50-50 chance because like just because you got a gun.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, let's be mindful. People don't got nice shit and don't want to protect it sometimes. I'm just saying. Yeah. And let's also be mindful of we're in a world where our females is just not like walks in the park. Like you can't just think you can take advantage of the females we got these days. And on top of that, are you willing to go to jail or shoot somebody for a Honda?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
So they selling for $8,000 on like offer up or some shit like that. You got $6,200. You almost there, little brother.
Facts.
Stay down for 2 more weeks. You can get it.
Facts. And you know, you made another good point, man. So let me ask you this, right? When you turned, let's say 17, 18, 19, 20, did you know anything about having a CCW, right? A concealed carry permit?
Hell no. At all.
And
I didn't even know that was possible. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know we could do that in DC. I didn't know nothing about, all I knew is, only thing, when I was that age, the best thing I knew going for me is that certain charges you could get expunged after a certain amount of time. That's all I knew. That's all I knew. And then the thing about it is, they teach us certain things in school. Things that they think we want to know. You know what I'm saying? Or things that they think we need to know. And we look down on the internet a lot. But a lot of things that we know now, we might not have known if it wasn't for the internet. Because in the world we live in today, like, you know, we grew up, I might go in the classified section and look for a car. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do that no more. You know, we go to the auction. I swear to God, I went to the auction the other day. They said you gotta do that shit online. I'm lying, hold up, I apologize. It wasn't the other day. Couple months back. Okay. They said you gotta do that shit online. Why would I buy an imaginary car? I'm already chancing it, buying it, looking at it visually while it's riding through, hoping and everything. Why would I chance buying a car by picture from an auction? Like, I don't even know how that's supposed to work. I don't know, but if you knew, do you think you would have took advantage of it as far as having a concealed carry at 18? Of course. You
think that would change some of your decisions as a juvenile?
As a juvenile or as a
juvenile, because you know once.
Of course. No, it wouldn't have. No. Because at the time frame, when I was 17, 18, I had some shit going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay. That I felt as though I might have been safer. You know. Yeah, I got you. I might not have. At that time, the goal was to make it to be 18. You know what I'm saying? To be able to get a concealed carry. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. If I would have been able to at the age of 18, I definitely would have jumped at the opportunity. That might have been my 18th birthday present. You know to your damn self. I bought me a DTS. I would have definitely preferred to buy a gun. Yeah. And so how's it? What? Grandma keys. Yeah, like, that was the only damn.
Facts. So how does it, now that you look back at it, because you got firearm charges, now that you look back at it, what's your thoughts on it? Like, are you upset that you didn't know about the concealed carry permit? Are you more like, you know what, I'm good because whatever I went through it, I got through it?
Both. Because, so when I was locked up, I'm looking at all this stuff where I might could get this charge expunged and the government saying it's your Second Amendment, you're supposed to be able to bear arms and all this stuff. Okay, cool. That shit sounds sweet. It looks sweet on paper. But y'all also, like, they speak a certain language on paper that we don't, like, I don't even know how to comprehend it or what to say about it, but what we think they saying is not what they be saying. That's all I can say.
The language.
That's for one. Yeah, that's for one. And for two, I'm, I can say this, as far as upset, I can't really be upset because if I was 18 and I got the license, I don't know if that would have made things better or worse for me with my attitude. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's when you know you could get away with certain shit, you tend to do more. Like I drive faster because I got a license. You dig what I'm saying? Because if I get pulled over, I only can get a ticket. You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
When I didn't have a license and my tags wasn't good, I drove a little more cautious because I couldn't afford to get caught. If that makes any sense.
It does.
You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know. I might have been more reckless.
Reckless. I got you.
That's kind of a gift and a curse. You gotta be like, you can't just give anybody a license. You know what I'm saying? You can't give a murderer
Facts.
a license. You can't give a serial killer a license and expect them to be responsible.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So let's talk more about this whole social media presence that you have going on. Like, how did it start?
What my little run I got going on, or the whole thing?
Like the whole thing.
Social media. I always, I'm gonna be honest with you, I always was doing like little, I can't say little funny stuff, but I was a bidder. I'd do something that was funny. It wouldn't be in comic form or in content form, but I might just like record me. I'm about to scare the shit out of this nigga. I'm about to make, you know what I'm saying? Watch I skate like. But as far as taking this shit serious and creating content on like social media, I'm gonna go with 3 people, and it's realistic. Shout these people out. I got a buddy. 4 people, I'm lying. I got a buddy. His name, I got a buddy, his name, G That the Great. Greg Bagley III. You can follow him on Instagram if you get a chance, please. He the reason I even started doing like stand-up comedy. We'll get into that a little later, but he was one of the reasons I started doing the content. Number 2 was a guy named B Love Jones Jr. on Instagram. This dude different. Like, he different. He took a little break right now, but as far as creating content, by far, one of my favorites.
Okay.
I got a buddy, that's my dog, Iggy. Iggy got a new page right now. I can't exactly remember the page, but if we got some credits or something after all this over, I'm definitely gonna have to post it. Iggy, his last page, Iggy Stone. He had another page called Iggy Don't Sweat, but Iggy a bad boy with that camera. And last but not least, I had a buddy, his name Waffle.
Okay.
Mr. Waffle Man, Mr. Almighty Waffle Man on Instagram. And they was more encouraging to me to see their stuff, and I see how consistent they was. You know what I'm saying? So, and they all had like their own little niche. Okay, so for instance, my buddy G That, he do this thing where he say, baby, G That got something to say. And then he get into whatever he's saying. It was cool to me. The way Love used to format his content, it was cool. Like, it was clips. And he'd do a lot in a minute. Like, he could tell you, he could paint like a perfect picture of whatever you wanted to see in a minute. Iggy was just so detailed with it. Like, if you spit, Iggy wanted the camera to be on the ground so he could see the spit hit the ground. Like, Iggy a bad boy like that, and it made me like see how like, okay, so Iggy's so detailed, he wanna get on my shoulder and record you when you talk, and then turn around and he real detailed like that. I like that. I like how in tune he was. And Waffle just made me know how comfortable and how you could always be yourself. Like, whatever the role was, if you wanted him to play a fish, just know some of that fish was gonna be him. He was gonna be himself. So he always threw some of him into whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I like that. You know what I'm saying? Them was the people I looked up to as far as content when I first started.
So tell us about, I got so many questions, Mike. Tell us about the first content, the first video that was made, and you posted it.
The first, I might still have it. I did one I had. No, listen, y'all. My first one I did by myself, man. I had a, a, a little hand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why people just texting me and stuff like.
It's good. We can have it without anything.
Like, you know what I'm doing. Like, what the
And then you got anything you want to ask?
So my first skit I did by myself. It was I had a little hand, like a little arm. I don't even know what I think it was a back scratcher, but it was like a claw, but it was made like it had to be like Halloween time because it was like a little skeleton, little form.
Yeah.
And I used to put it in my sleeve, and I used to call myself Hustle Man with the little hand. And I'd come and I'd be trying to sell people stuff, and I'd be shouting them stuff. But every time I try to hand them something, I hand it to them with the little hand. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And I always had something to say on, but I don't know what. And then I seen the little. I think I'm more in tune with the. I like the comments. The comments is what. The fact that people will take the time and laugh or take the time and type whatever they type, that means a lot to me.
Yeah, I think that they say laughter is one of the great joys of life. You know what I mean? If you're laughing, that means you're feeling good.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people go all day, 2-3 days, week, a month without laughing, bro.
Seriously.
And that's not normal. That's not normal at all. So you said you've been doing this for about 5 years now.
Right.
If you count.
If you count the incarceration and the pandemic, yeah, about 5 years.
All right. Let's go back to incarceration. Did you think about this while you was locked up? Did you think about that that's what you was gonna do?
Okay, so I knew this. I was gonna do this. That's why I got incarcerated. I didn't get caught for the last time I went to jail. I turned myself in, and I turned myself in so that I could come home and continue to do comedy or content. I'm not really big on the content creation. I appreciate it. I'm doing pretty much cool with it, but I really like I like getting on the stage. I like to sit down. I like to write my jokes. So while I was locked up, I wrote plenty of jokes, like plenty of jokes, like hundreds of jokes, books of jokes. They give you 80 sheets in each book. I got like 4 books of jokes. I got no funny. I can't remember all the jokes I got. Some of them I just write them to write them. I don't even know if I'm ever use them. Excuse me. I'm at an interview, bro. Who calls people 6 times?
So when you was in, were you telling your jokes or was it
Yeah,
were you just writing? How was the
yeah.
response?
Here's the
Tell me
thing.
about that.
Between me and you, I tell people jokes without telling them that they jokes. Like I did it to you, you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So and if I get the response that I want, I know I can keep it. Because when I get on stage, the key is to not tell you. I don't want you to know that I'm telling jokes. The key is to engage in a conversation with you, and me to be as unrealistic and insane and hilarious as I can, while still being realistic enough for you to believe me. If that makes any sense.
Oh, so let me see if I can pick the joke. Was it the whole joke? Was that
Exactly. Exactly. It makes sense.
It do. It make all the sense in the world.
But it don't make no sense at all.
And it's funny.
Right.
And it's the truth.
Right. So you dig what I'm saying? So that's how I do. I tell a joke without telling a person, because I want it to be, I don't want it, because if I tell you, hey, listen to this joke, now you're going to be judgmental of it. Now you won't be, you know what I'm saying? Now you waiting for, what's the funny part? What's the funny part? Now you waiting to land. Instead of me just, we're having a general conversation, I slide it in, it's kind of like asking them for some head.
Yeah.
You don't just like, hey, try to get my dicks up.
You
gotta.
finesse.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure. So, man, all right, so you in jail, man, you making people laugh.
I actually, to be honest with you, we go rewind it real quick. Shout out to my man Jesse Dawes, his name 3D. he is the reason I knew I could do comedy from the time before.
Okay.
From not this time in jail, but the time before. I went to jail from 16 to 19. When I was in jail, I used to rap. I went to live comedy shows, rapping and shit. I mean, went to live talent shows. One day I couldn't make it to the talent shows. I had to work. I got real mad about that shit. So when I told the people that work with me, look, man, they got tired. Man, you know, I always go to the talent shows. Y'all got niggas doing this stupid shit. They're like, man, you can leave early. Like, go ahead. I made it outside to the talent show. They was like, man, you can't join now. It's like 6 other people want to join. If we do that for you, we gotta do that for everybody. I'm like, man, you know I be at everyone. He's like, bro, like, come on, bro, ain't nobody big in the program. I like that. So now I'm in my feelings. So everybody who ain't doing good, I'm heckling them. I'm cursing them out. I'm the same man at this point. So now he paying me to keep doing that. Like, you get paid what you get paid in the BOPs. Like, if you know what the currency is in the BOP, then you know. But long story short, I still got paid. Okay, so he like, man, shit, you funky as shit. So a dude walked up to me from Baltimore. He's like, man, you want to get out your cell on Tuesdays and Thursdays? I'm like, what? Like, first of all, what you mean? He's like, no, during count. I'm like, that don't even sound right to me. What we about to escape? Like, you talking about get out during count on Tuesday? What law-abiding citizen shit you on? What you got a hole behind a motherfucking toilet or something? I'm like, hell yeah, I want to get out. He's like, no. He's like, man, we do this. He like, you know, we do what's the shit is like in living color type shit. Scripted shit. Like, man, yeah, and we do it. You know, we want you to play a role, whatever the case may be, and we gonna do it for 4 weeks. We're gonna let you out to, and then at the end of the such and such, we're gonna do the little play. I'm like, oh, all right, bet. I'm all for it. I'm like, shit, I'd be anything but gay. No disrespect to the alphabet people, but I'm shit. As long as I ain't being had or gay, come on with it. So boom, I get a little character. So boom, basically I'm mimicking. They got me mimicking characters already. There's people that I was Roscoe, to be honest with you, one time. Then I was whoever Kevin Hart was on Get Hard. Remember when he turned into the Negro real quick? I was Dante Julio for a little while. But long story short, I get to write my own script.
Okay.
I write what you know what I'm saying? So I get to basically
do what you want.
Right. And that's what made it interesting. So the dude asked me, like, man, you ever thought about doing comedy? I'm like, what? Bro, I'm from DC. I don't even know, like, that shit was, like, what? I'm like, man, I ain't doing that shit. So I'm thinking he like everybody. It's like, man, if you got any way you can get in touch with you when I get home. I'm like, shit, you can follow my Instagram. I went home in January. I swear my hand to God, this man came home in February, went to the halfway house. That man had me on somebody's show in October. But this the thing though. Between October and January, I had found out that the dude I'm telling you about, G That the Great, he was doing comedy the whole time I was locked up in 3 years. I never knew, because I don't call home locked up. He come and borrowing shades from me because he got like a phobia. Like, when the lights out, he good. You know what I'm saying? But like, I take that back. Every comedian pretty much got a phobia. No one really feel comfortable just telling jokes dead on spotlights. So boom, he came get some shades from me. And I don't know what's going on. I'm like, bro, why the fuck you keep coming getting shades? And she like, I got a show now. I'm like, you got a show? You script? Nigga, I ain't know. He like, no. I do comedy. I'm like, shit. What I gotta do to do this shit? He like, and this the thing, we've been joning all our life. There've been some days you come out, he done gave me 100 degrees. 2 days later I come out, I might give him the same thing. So boom. I'm like, shit, my man doing it, man. I feel like I can do this shit too. Boom. He give me the spill. He like, look, bro, if you serious, cause I know how you is, man. I know your ass a knucklehead. This nigga done already, look, I'm in the hallway sleeping. You know what I mean? I'm trapping like a fool. He like, bro, you go to my, he like, you get a key to my house, you go to my house. I'm like, bro, you got a cat. You know I'm scared of cats, bro. I'm good. You know what I mean? He like, man, be tired. Just go take your ass. I'm like, bro, I'm about to go in my car. He like, yeah, but before you do that, let me get them glasses. Let me get them glasses. But long story short, like, but look, if you serious, bro, man, do you like do an open mic, practice you some jokes, and I'll put you on the next show. And I used the show that the dude got for me from jail. I used that as my open mic, and I ain't do as good as I wanted to. And that shit made me work hard. That shit made me like get in my bag. So now I'm studying how you write a joke and how you write a joke. So it's safe to say, my first official show, and our anniversary coming up to his birthday anniversary, November 9th. That'd be 6 years for me then. So boom. Long story short, I studied, I seen what I had to do different, and then I made the adjustments, and I did better. I did a lot better.
I think there was some conversation prior to us recording that you might want to circle back to. So just for clarification, your comedy career started 6 years ago, coming up, and you started making the Instagram content that was comedy focused after you started doing stand-up.
No, actually I was doing
like the sketches, like
the sketches, the skits, after.
All right.
Afterwards.
Okay, I guess
Just keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so first show out the way. When did you see the consistency start to pick up when it came to the views on your social media?
To be honest with you, shout out another buddy, grew up with me. Straight hundos, straight money, he was like, dang, bro, I see the comments. Be like, hey, don't you drop? You getting like 25 something comments. And like I said, when you don't have a lot of followers, certain things be a lot. So for you to get 100 likes, 25 comments, that's a big deal on a video. You getting 4,000 views on, that's a big deal. I remember the first time I thought I went viral, I got me 10,000 views, not likes. 10,000 views, I had dropped matter of fact, I didn't even get 10,000. I had got like 2,200, but I got more views or likes than I had followers, and that shit was exciting to me. I had dropped the jump, my Fresh Prince of Bel-Air jump. I'm on my playground. I dropped the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air skit. That jump, it's way
back. You might got sent it to me.
I got you. Yeah. That's the first jump I thought was like amazing.
Yeah. So obviously it became infectious, right? As far as for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tell us what a day looked like for you when you creating content and you just moving around. A day in the life, what does it look like for you?
I always like to give my other comedians and my content. Well, I don't consider myself a content creator. I'm gonna consider myself a comedian because I really like to get on stage. But I always like to give my other comedians, content creators, influencers, whatever I like to give them their credit. So to be honest with you, if they don't, the minute they start slacking, the people who do I look up to, then I'm gonna be slacking. You dig what I'm saying? Or it's the other way around. I got a dude, he don't even know how much I think I see potential in him. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I see a person like grind hard, it make me grind hard. I told you, when I didn't get the reaction that I seen at the show, that I wanted at the show, it made me work harder. Like, the people around me make me better. Even if they not as close as they think they is, even if I don't give them their flowers as much as they deserve, I want them to know that my supporters too. Like, the fact that now they got the motion and they, you know what I'm saying, they in tune, they engaging and stuff like that, I feel like I'd be letting them down. But I definitely want the people around me to know, like, okay, for instance, shout out Davey Ruffin. Okay, so when I first started before I even knew anything about like DMV comedy, Like the first internet person I followed that was doing comedy was Davey Ruffin. Met him in real life. Good dude. You know what I'm saying? We did shows together, blunts together, brunch together. Good dude. You know what I'm saying? But I seen like, okay, so I know on Sunday when the Cowboys play, I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I know he gonna have a skit. This is what I know. It been like that for years. You dig what I'm saying? Same thing with Goofy. Shout out Goofies. I know when the Skins play, he gonna have a commander skit. These are things that I know. Certain things I don't have to like question. You dig what I'm saying? Like when the first of the month come, I know Old Dog gonna drop first of the month. These are things that I know. You know what I'm saying? These are things that us as a people or like we look forward to. Same thing as you wanna go in. People look forward to seeing Aunt Glizzy. Or, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Will. People looking forward to seeing Will. Like, you know, if I send this in, Will gonna put it on the docket. It's gonna be messy. If I do this, Aunt gonna talk about it. It's gonna be funny. So people look forward to stuff. Once I found out that people were looking forward to me, I don't wanna let them down. Because I remember when I was the person looking forward to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in a position to let nobody down.
Facts.
And it don't take much. Y'all giving me the motivation to do it.
Yeah, facts. So, you know, before we started recording, you talked briefly about the carjacking situation. Man, feel free to go into detail or not go into detail. What happened with that situation?
Real
Because you
quick.
end up, not sorry to cut you off, because you end up going there
Yeah.
and then you came home
Right.
and then you really jumped on the
Back.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, I had some motion going on. Shout out to another big bro of mine. I'm talking about like, excuse me, one of the humblest, like, genuine, like, I learned a lot from this man. Shout out to Lonnie B. I had a comedy special, he had a special lined up for me. And when I say he know how to throw a show, quote me on this. He throws the shit out of the show. It's not even just a comedy show. He throws performances. I'm talking about this shit be like Disney on Ice with comedy. He really know how to put some shit together. Okay, so he had a comedy special lined up for me. So in my mind, I'm getting all my followers together. You know, the people come. I had shows lined up. I we just did the show. Me, Davey Ruffins, Goofies, Cray. Shout out to Cray. Shout out my man Cray. Shout out Fat Marco. Shout out to Rob Gordon. It's all of us. I am Vaughn, take from Baltimore, comedian Woo Woo. Fanlord do this show. Shout out to Fanlord. We going crazy. I just had a heck of a show. When I say this is a heck of a show, this is a heck of a show. So, boom. We do that, whatever the case may be. Before that, we had the DMV Wildin' Out. Team Goofies versus Team Davey Ruffin. I'm on Davey Ruffin team. Live local talent there. I'm talking about Beyonce, Cray, K Grammy, me, I Am Loso, and Loso We Trust. Tamir, I already said Beyonce, right? Fats the Barber. I'm talking about, it was just like, it was the room was packed. We had, so I'm building up my reputation and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. So I don't know if I was a little too flashy that day, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Or if the car was a little too clean that day, or whatever the case may be. Or I don't know if the people knew me from the internet or whatever the case may be. Long story short, I'm coming from getting me some food. I'm not gonna put my location on there. A car pulled up on me. Now I'm from Southeast. In my mind, the first thing I thought it was the police. Because the way it pulled up. Boom. Second instinct, I see what's going on. I'm like, oh, this is an attempted robbery. Because it's not going to go the way you think it's going to go. This is an attempted robbery. So long story short, fast forward, we wrestle, we scruffle, we tussle. Shots go off. People get shot. I pull over in my car. I go to the hospital. They tow my car. I take my car for evidence. Long story short, they find a firearm in the car. It got my DNA on it. So now they charging me and I'm already a felon, so and now I gotta be charged with unlawful possession or felon possession of a firearm, however that goes. So, but
You still fighting it?
hell no, I turned myself in.
Oh, okay. So you good?
Yeah, I did that time. I turned me and my lawyer walked up in that motherfucker strong.
Fuck up, tell him, man.
Get her back.
You said it like you was motherfucker still fighting that.
I wish I would. I fight that one. I walked up in that motherfucker. Look, this is what we gonna do. We want to be pre-indicted, please. 'Cause I don't want to get charged with all that shit. I just want to be charged with the gun. All that other shit. No, I don't want no. Tell them no. They don't have to indict me. I know what I did. Tell them I just want to be charged with the gun. I'm trying to cop today. Yeah, we did that like that.
Yeah.
Straight like that. So I got shot July. Put it like this, 32 days after I got shot, I turned myself in. I ain't do it for, cause who the fuck want to turn themselves in? Nobody. I did it so that I could, if I, any event that comedy was gonna be the best thing for me. How was I gonna go on the road if I had a warrant? Or if I was gonna get that big Netflix special? Cause I seen their ass lock up Frank Lucas right out their funeral. They don't mind me getting on stage and doing a big one, and then when I come out, they cuffing my ass. Cause in my mind, I had tickets in the car when they took it. When they took the car back, I had tickets in the car for the show that I just told you about with Fan Lord. Threw a hell of a show too. Shout out, that was a great show. But I had tickets for that show in the car. In my mind, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go to this show. When I finish, the police gonna be right. This my hand of God. I left my car running the whole show. I was driving an Audi A8. Left that bitch running the whole show.
Black, red, white.
Left that bitch running, cause I ain't never know if I gonna have to pull off. And the whole time I wasn't on stage, I was in the car. I was scared as shit that show. Every picture flashed. I'm thinking it's a light. I'm like, oh man, fuck.
So
Excuse me. I'm not around, bro. I'm at a show. You talking about I'm not bad, baby.
that's an old time one.
No, this nigga won his first football championship with me. This is my man. He played defensive end on the left. I played defensive end on the right.
So alright, so I'm assuming you take the plea.
Of course.
How long you gotta sit for before you?
Okay, so the way my guidelines is, right, I'm in the bracket. Right, okay, so it's a mandatory year that you gotta get. You got to get that. Now, for me being in trouble numerous of times, I'm in a bracket where I can't get only a year. I gotta get more than a year. The lowest I can get is 14 months.
Okay.
So I'm in a 14 to 36 month category. Which, to be honest with you, I ain't killing no. That's some. Let me get the fuck out y'all way, cause y'all ain't gonna charge me with none of that other shit. Let me get the fuck out y'all way. Come on, please, before y'all change y'all mind. So I went to court. Shout out to my brothers, my comedian family, my comedy family. Shout out to my homies who did the right thing too, but I know you niggas be in the street, so I ain't in there putting y'all names out there. But shout out to my comedian family who wrote me courage letters. Dirk Skip, Delonte Sharp, Lakeisha Morgan, Miss Sin, I apologize. I know you don't like that. My man Dwayne Watts Comedy, if y'all ain't following him. My man I told y'all about earlier, Mr. Waffle, man, like, courage letter. My aunt wrote me a courage letter. My sister wrote me courage letter. Everybody wrote courage letter. The judge seen, like, I guess the positive I was trying to do. I got me a little party bus and stuff. I guess he seen, he gave me 18 months. It wasn't much. So out of 18 months, you only do 14 and some change, 15 months.
Then you come home right back to it.
I came home, they gave me a month halfway house. I didn't even want that shit. I was in the halfway house, I was doing a little content, but I couldn't really get it. I was pretty much trying to find which angle I was gonna take, because I never been good at editing. Shout out to my man Iggy again. If any of you ever seen any of my content and it was edited, Iggy did it. Iggy did it. Iggy behind the beat. Iggy on the ones and twos. But if you ever seen any of my content, it was edited. Iggy did it.
Alright, shit, we about to close up. I got one more question for you, man. Where you see yourself 2 years? No, I got 2 more questions. Go ahead.
In
2
two,
years.
right now, in two might be too much time the way shit going right now. I'm branding myself pretty well right now, so I like to do short terms. Like I'm gonna say more like 2 months.
Okay.
2 months. I'm focusing on working with 2 people that I really got in mind.
Okay.
Like, and I ain't really big on paying for promotion, right? But I respect everybody's work ethic, and I know when it's my time, I'm gonna want the same respect. So it's 2 people that I plan on locking in with. I want to keep it a secret. It's 2 females though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I want to work with them. You know, and I'm gonna get it done within the next 2 months, and
Okay.
I'm gonna be at 40K.
Okay.
40K.
Okay.
I ain't shooting for 50 because I'm shooting for 40 because when I get to 40, that's when I want to do the feature that's gonna give me the 50.
Last question. You ever been to therapy?
Hell yeah. Which kind? Physical or mental?
Mental.
Yeah.
What did you get out of it?
I get frustrated fast. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because I understand that you listening or you think you listening, but then what? Because if that's the case, I can talk to nobody. Then another thing, like as much as people don't want to be mindful of this, when you venting, you want to hear the answer you want to hear. I don't want to hear what's best for me, bitch. I want you to hear tell me what the fuck I want to hear that's gonna make me happy. I don't want to hear what's best for me right now at therapy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't knocking it. It's, you know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing bad to say about it, but I feel like for the gunshots than anything, that's therapy be needed. Like PTSD definitely real.
And you know, I asked that question because I pride life after the gunshot on this is therapy.
Right.
2 black men, right, talking about their trials, their tribulation, and the wisdom.
Right, that's cool, man.
You know
I
what I'm
like how
saying?
you did.
So a lot of people don't, when I bring people here, right? No,
Because
I'm
it
not a
is
licensed
therapy.
therapist. I didn't go to school for that. I barely got a fucking GED. You know what I'm saying?
Type
But
shit.
I know my people and I know how to connect with people.
Right.
And I know how it feels to have that weight on your shoulder or the pit of your stomach. And sometimes you just gotta talk about it. No judgment. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is.
That's alright, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's alright, man.
That's what this is. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as we done,
Because it
I want
definitely
you
was
to walk out.
therapeutic.
I want you to walk out this building. Man, I feel good.
Yeah.
And then shoot me a text later on. Hey, bro, I feel good.
I do.
That's why
I'm gonna tell you this before we go. I want them to know y'all it's therapeutic. I definitely feel better,
bro. That's why I like
definitely feel
asking
better.
questions about personal. It's all types of shit, right? Because we hold so much in as black men and black people.
Just like I said, you don't want to talk to them. You hear me? I ain't into doing that with them. You know, but I feel comfortable with my people.
I get it.
It's more therapeutic this way.
And I think, man, when I found out that you was around the way, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. I think he was on my heart.
Right.
He was on my heart, man. He was on my heart, and whatever I can do for you, if you ever need my platform, whatever you need, when we ain't fuck the money, fuck all that, you got it.
For sure.
And that's my word.
And that's the thing. As a man, and I want this to go out and this on the record. As a man, when you presented yourself, how you presented yourself, I want y'all to know, as a man, you never can be too humble. It's not taking nothing from your manhood or, you know what I'm saying? Respect take you a long way. Just like in them skits, you see me say please and thank you. Humble. We as men, we gotta be more humble. My man, he approached me so humble. He reached out to me. You'd have thought we knew each other for 15 years. It was easier that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a whole now we gonna be locked in for 15 years out.
Because I love it. Man, it brightens watching your joint slim. Because I battle with depression.
Yeah.
I battle with PTSD. I would say 13 times.
Yeah, they don't know what that shit do. I don't like 4th of July. Hate it.
You see me over this
What?
motherfucker. I'm
Hate
glad
it.
you look
The
at it.
dude, you see me, they come in with the trash truck and do the little bzzz and they go, dum, dum, that shit scared me to death.
Yeah. But hey, man, we appreciate you coming out.
I appreciate you having me, big bro.
Any final words?
Listen, man, shout out to Life After the Gunshot, man. I appreciate them for having me, man. Most genuine guy you will meet, man. All I can tell y'all is if you battling with depression, it's not too late. You know what I'm saying? Find a way to, get it out without being judged. If you're not battling with depression, still vent. Find you somebody you can vent to. You know what I'm saying? If you are, once again, battling with depression, find ways to cope with it. It's therapeutic if you get on the internet. Maybe I might be the one who brighten up your day-to-day. Maybe I might not. Find you something, you know what I'm saying? But the more the story is, anybody battling with depression, man, there's ways around it. Life After Gunshot, we'll make sure that we appreciate them. Appreciate them for having me, man. Anytime they ever need me for anything, we just locked there.
Man, appreciate you.